What's up, everybody? I'm back with another Tool Deals video, and today I have a ton of deals, and this probably should be two videos. So let's go ahead and get through it. But remember, we do have chapters over here, so you can skip around and get to the deals you really want to see quickly. Also, don't forget that most of these deals are going to be clickable in the lower left-hand corner. Some will be in the pinned comment. And lastly, I ask that you like this video because it helps me out tremendously for all my work. It won't cost you a thing, but it means everything to me. And also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any deals in the future. Let's go. All right, first up over here at Tool Deals, I have added a few more things to the shop. I do still have the Cobalt XTR, their top of the line impact drive. I use this thing. Look, I'm remodeling the house. I'm doing floors and all that. This is what I'm using. Not this one, the one you get, but I'm using one. It works. They work really good. It's just that battery, man. That whole thing is super big, but the tool works great. Has a lot of features. $50. It's not nothing better than that deal right now. It's one left, so there you go. I also have some things. I don't know how many of you have Teslas out there, but I do have this Power Frunk, and I could demo that for you guys. I might do it in this video. You might be watching it right now if I have time to go outside. But also, I will be making a video showing how to install it. It's pretty easy. It's involved, but I did it off of a very strong margarita, and so if I could do it then, I'm sure you could too. I also have this thing. Very cool. Such a small thing, but it's very cool. This is like an organizer to prevent things from falling down the crack of the seats. Can't tell you how many times I might be driving and my phone falls and I need it or something, and I'm sitting at a light trying to fiddle with it and get it. So yeah, this prevents that. And you have different colors. But me, I don't have mine angled up like this. You can use it as an organizer, and that'll just simply hold your phone like so, and then just some other things. But me, I find that to look a little busy. I have mine flipped around, as you see here, and it just gives it a nice clean look. You don't even notice it, but no more drops between the seats. And of course, I have the wallets. You guys already know that. There's a refrigerator to go back in your Model Y if you have one. Again, I don't know how many of you guys have Teslas. But if you hate Teslas, don't go and test drive one, especially not a performance, because then you'll buy one like I did. So there we have that. Moving on over to Lowe's, we have a whole bunch of deals here. We have this Skill Starter Kit. So this comes with two 2 amp hour batteries, and they are their new batteries that charge via USB-C. Gotta love that. And it comes with a 20-watt charger. $79.98, and you get to choose from a free gift. Now, Rakuten is in the way, so we might as well talk about it. Don't forget that you have your Rakuten over here at Lowe's. If you use the link in the description to sign up, you get a bonus $30 on top of the 1%. Before this weekend, if you've already done that, Retail Me Not is offering 4% cash back, including appliances. So that's a big deal there. Don't forget to use that. Don't leave any money on the table. But we have a few decent tools to choose from. Now, they have a 12-volt impact wrench. I don't think I would get it. I couldn't imagine that thing even getting lug nuts off. Sorry, Skill, I just don't think you can do it. But we also have a 5.5-inch circular saw, a speed ratchet, and it's brushless. I would definitely go for this. This is $99 itself. The whole thing would be $79. That's crazy. I might get this just to compare it to the Milwaukee. And we have an oscillating tool, a jigsaw, a reciprocating saw, one-handed reciprocating saw, a fan. I bet that fan is probably nice, but it's only $29. I'll probably just buy that on its own. A detail sander, a nice little light. This speaker is also very good, you guys. So if you wanted that, but again, it's only $39. I'm going for the big bucks. I'm going to pick the most expensive thing here because I'm a little greedy like that. So this is what I will go for. That ratchet. And they have that. Moving on, we also have this skill drill. Now, this skill drill is just going to do its job. It's not going to do it exceptionally well like anything else. It's a 12-volt tool, but it does come with the battery, and the same deal. You're just missing a battery. So the same deal as this, but $10 cheaper, and you're missing one battery, and you get to choose from the same tool. So I like to show you this because you get two tools, a battery charger, and all that for $69. That is insane. Well, wait, do we sell that ratchet? We do. I don't know, man. I might get this and just sell this for $20 and sit around for $49. Have all of that. There you go. Same for the impact drive. We have this now. This impact drive, I would imagine, be pretty good. This will get I think most jobs done. What is this going to be? Probably 1,000 inch-pounds. This is 1,500. That's pretty darn powerful right there. So 1,500 inch-pounds, this is what I would go for, honestly. Go for the impact driver. Forget the drill. The drill's not going to be all that powerful. So there you have that. Speaking of over-the-range microwaves from 3 videos ago, we have a new deal here. So we have this Whirlpool stainless steel. This part of their Memorial Day doorbuster. So this is $229 on sale, $190 off. Okay. And if you are a Lowe's member, all you have to do is just sign up for an account. It's free. Totally do that because it'll save all of your receipts and you won't have to worry about returns because everything will be in your account. You get a bonus $30 off of that. Then on top of your 4% cash back with Retail Me Now or that $30 from Rakuten, man, this is a cheap microwave, but it's not cheap if you know what I'm saying. Just inexpensive. We also have this Midea refrigerator. I think this would be something great to keep in your garage. It's a very small one, so it's 18.1 cubic feet. Unless you have a little apartment, you live in New York or something like that. This is $488, marked down from $899. So $411 off plus an additional $40 off. And again with the Retail Me Not and the Rakuten. Insane deal if you needed one of those. Now, if you are looking for something inside the house, I don't generally recommend French door refrigerators because the freezer is on the bottom. And you might be saying, well, what's wrong with that? Well, for those of you that like to have your big turkeys and all of that, every Sunday on Thanksgiving, you're going to put that thing down there and that's going to wear on your back bending over because you can't properly stoop the way you should. You have to bend over and be lifting those heavy things from the floor like that. That's going to wear on your back. You want all your appliances and things to cater to you, not you cater to it. So I don't generally recommend them for that reason, but you do get a lot of square footage in this thing, or at least a lot of cubic footage. 26.6, that's a pretty big fridge. $11.99, this is $700 off with an additional $100 off if you are a member. So another good deal there, along with that Retail Me Not and Rakuten. That's going to be amazing. Moving on, we have this DeWalt deal. I know I haven't showed it since it was $99 on Glitch that day, and it's $199, so that's kind of disappointing, but it's still a good deal nevertheless. You get these two 4-amp hour slim 21700 cells. So these are going to be super powerful. They're high output, even though they're not labeled as such. And you get to choose from a myriad of XR DeWalt tools. So this is their top of the line stuff over here. So that is still a very good deal for $199 as a BOGO. Then we also have this one here, again, as a reminder, this $299 buy one, get two. So it's the same XR tools you get to choose from. It just adds this rotary hammer drill as well. I don't think the other one offered the cutoff tool as well. So you get to choose from a lot of different cool tools. You get two 5-amp hour batteries and a charger. Not a bad deal there. If you're looking at everything, that's $99 a piece. $99 for this starter kit, $99 for each tool. So that is very, very cheap. You just have to buy them all at the same time. Speaking of $99, we have this DeWalt oscillating tool again, the XR version, not the Atomic. This offers 2,000 more oscillations per minute. You get your dinky 1.7 or 1.3 amp hour battery here, whatever it is. It's just there to make the thing move. You get a couple extra accessories in this bundle, a charger and a bag. $99 there. Also very, very good deal. Then another very, very good deal. I mentioned this in the last video. I just want to make sure you guys are aware of it before it sells out or they just stop this deal. $399 for the DWS 779 miter saw. I've never seen it this cheap, this long, $200 off. And again, you have your 4% cash back with Retail Me Not and your Rakuten there. So that also makes for a very good deal. This, for a long time, many, many years, was the best miter saw you could buy on the market. Moving on, we have this Kobalt 6-gallon electric pancake compressor with a bunch of different nail guns. Generally, these things come with the framing nailer, brad nailer, and the pin nailer and the hose. So you have this whole little kit, $199. That's some 3-year ago holiday prices right there. And I actually don't even think those other ones were 6 gallons. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they were like 3-gallon pancake compressors or 2.5 gallon. So 6 gallons is saying a lot. Just check the reviews, because if I recall correctly, and this was like 2 years ago, I want to say this thing was kind of loud, a little like more loud than others were on the market. But again, this might be a newer one, and it might have been fixed since then. So just check the reviews on that one because I've never used it. Moving on, we have another Cobalt deal. So this is $149 for this BOGO here. You get that case stack case there with a 2 amp hour battery, a 4 amp hour battery, and a charger. And you can choose from one single gift over here. And we know that Cobalt basically throws their whole line in here as a free gift to choose from. So it's a lot to go through. So just take your pick, whatever you might need. You have a full-blown selection there. So that's $149, and also for $149 you can get this very good chainsaw. So I made a video on these like over a year and a half ago comparing them, and the Cobalt was pretty good. This is a 6-inch chainsaw, comes with the 2 amp hour battery and a charger for $149 and a BOGO, and you again get to choose from their whole lineup of tools basically. Now I actually like this better. You don't get the 4 amp hour battery, no, or the case stack, but you get a whole usable functional tool here, and this is normally $149 itself. So I like this, and to be able to get 2 tools plus the battery and the charger for $149, I think that that's a better deal than this, but of course it all depends on what you need. Moving on, as an extra reminder, Flex is having an insane deal on a lot of their tools for $99. Again, I'm pulling up the ones that I think are the better values and offer the most money off their original price. So you have this compact impact wrench, one of the best compact impact wrenches on the market in terms of power. So they have that $99. The only other one that can get with this is the DeWalt, and it is significantly more expensive. $99 is a crazy deal. Then $99 for this mid-torque impact wrench. That is just absolutely insane. That is a bonkers price. I cannot believe they included in this. Buy it. Buy this. We looking at hyper tough Walmart prices almost at this point, and this blows those out of the water. All right, this is way better than your Milwaukee, all of that. Go check the Torque Test channel out if you want to see him blow everybody out. It does it. $99, insane. Then we also have this screw gun with the fastener attachment. So that is also insane. That's insane for $159 that this comes with it. $99 is just, it's like glitch prices. I cannot believe this. Moving on back to Cobalt for $149, we have this deal. Also, you get a blower, a 12-inch swath string trimmer, and a 4 amp hour battery and a charger for $149. But again, if you are a member, which all of you will be, I'm sure, you get a bonus $20 off. So $129 for all this outdoor equipment. That is a very, very good price there. So there you have that. Then we also have this Greenworks 3,000 PSI, 2 gallons per minute electric pressure washer for not $449 because you're all members, right? Exactly. You get this for $299, and that is a very good deal considering the power behind this thing. I personally have never used it. The reviews look pretty good though, so I would trust them. $299, excellent deal there. Moving on over to Tractor Supply, I don't have any real incredible deals. Well, this is good. This is $200 off this mini bike, but I just want you guys to talk to me about them in the comments. I mean, what is this? You know, what is the purpose of a mini bike? I've heard some people, you know, just say they use it to go around their farms. Most of us don't have farms though. I'm just trying to figure this out. And I saw that they had a Greenworks, because I know Ego has a mini bike, and it makes me chuckle every time I see it. Like, what is this about? I'm going to buy one. I'm not going to keep it, but I'm going to buy one and return it. I just need to just experience this so I can talk to you guys about it. The Greenworks at Tractor Supply is 60 volts, and the difference is it goes 20 miles on a charge. So this one's $14.99. The 80 volt is over at Lowe's, and that one goes 27 miles. So I'm gonna probably just get mine from Lowe's just because it'll be easier to return. I have 90 days to play around with it. But this one's kind of intriguing. This is not electric one. This is a gas powered bike. $5.99. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I think honestly for that price though, I'll just get a real motorcycle, a used Rebel or something, real 500 cc. You know, or 350 or something. That makes more sense. You could probably grab for $800, $1,000 or something like that. But anyway, I just wanted to see how this compares to a real motorcycle. So you guys let me know. Moving on over to Home Depot, we have this right here, this M12 hammer drill impact driver fuel kit, and it's on its old holiday BOGO here. So of course, you know, you can hack this out. Obviously add the ratchet here, prorate this, add the ratchet, and then we add this to cart. Now I'm not saying buy that ratchet, don't keep this ratchet, but it does make this M12 kit $138.73. If you did that and you wanted this kit, this is a nice kit. These are powerful tools, especially for their size. I just don't like the grip of the M12 Milwaukee tools. They are real fat, and I just don't like the way they feel, but that is very subjective. But nevertheless, that is an excellent deal for that kit. Then we also have the Ryobi days this weekend, so this is going to last another 4 days. With this one, you get a 4-amp-hour battery, a 2-amp-hour battery, and a charger, and you get to choose from several gifts. You have the clamp speakers. Add all this to the cart, prorates these out to be like $30-something. You have a jigsaw, you have blower, fan, and a previous video I mentioned the 2-pack fan for $89. But if you wanted to go through the hassle, you could buy this kit twice and return the starter kits twice and end up with these for like $30-something a piece. So you could do that. To me, it's just kind of a lot of jumping around, but hey, cheap is cheap, right? And you just have a bunch of other tools you can choose from. I would probably go with this light. Ryobi does make some really good lights. And also this power caulk gun for $79. Adding on to this, that is a super sweet deal. Then we also have this one that offers the high output batteries. You get 2 4-amp-hour batteries and a 2-amp-hour battery. You guys remember when this used to be a 6-amp-hour, 4-amp-hour, and 2-amp-hour? They're getting cheap. But they also have added some more tools to choose from within this bundle. Obviously, don't get any of the brush tools. Just come over here and prorate them out over on this deal. They'll be cheaper. But you do have the mid-torque impact wrench. Again, that flex is going to blow this out of the water like 50 times over. Then you also have the brad nailer, but you can get a Metabo HPT brad nailer. Let me show you that. Now, you can get the compact Metabo HPT brad nailer as a kit for $149. It's way cheaper than that Ryobi, and you can get the regular one, the big boy that's tried and true, as a kit for the same $199. This is what I would go with. Lifetime warranties, better brad nailers all day. So you can just run through this and see what you got. They have a better light, you know, they have fans, they have the vacuum you could choose from. That vacuum is really good. I do like that. And the 6.5-inch circular saw. Just some more brushless, better tools over here to choose from within this kit. We're almost done. Over at Ohio Power Tools, we have this flex reciprocating saw as a kit. You get a 5-amp-hour battery, a charger, a bag, and a reciprocating saw for $179.99. Also an awesome deal. And we also have this flex hammer drill. This is not their big turbo one. This is their mid-range, mid-level, still a very good hammer drill for most tasks. And it comes with 2.5-amp-hour batteries, a charger, and a bag for $99. Again, excellent deal there. And then finally, not to leave this out, we have this still glitch territory, top of the line turbo flex hammer drill. And this is their big boy with a hard case, a 6-amp-hour stacked lithium battery, and a rapid charger for a mere measly $179 if you have one nearby, because they're no longer shipping them because they realize it's a glitch. And that is it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you got any value from it, again, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any deals in the future. Share this with your brethren, and I will see you guys next time.